How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. So please smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe. And yeah, man, I want to talk about Gervonta Tank Davis, man. He just said in a recent statement, you guys, shout out to FightHype.com. He said some really interesting things, man. I know him and Errol Spence are pretty close. And I know they're pretty cool. Errol Spence came to Gervonta Davis's fight, and vice versa. It went both ways. They both support each other. But Gervonta Davis said, look, man, I heard you saying a couple things about Frank Martin, and you gonna get your fighter hurt. You know what I'm saying? He said that, Gervonta Davis said that. Gervonta Davis believes in his skills, man, and he feels like he is the more dominant fighter at 135 pounds out of all of them, and he alluded to him being the best as well in that interview, man. And I just think right now that Gervonta Davis, being that he is one of the top guys at this level at 135 pounds, we got to see what he can do, moving forward, facing the top guys. There's guys like Ryan Garcia. There's guys like, Vasyl Lomachenko, Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez just moved up. But he's got to watch out for Hector Garcia, the person that's in front of him right now. And then he can start looking at the Frank Martins of the world, the Devin Haney's of the world and the Ryan Garcias of the world. Hector Garcia is a tough test, and it's going to be a tough out for any fighter in that division. We seen what Hector Garcia did with Chris Colbert. He disposed of him, and he beat him in a very dominant 12-round decision. Had Chris Colbert running from one side of the ring to the other. And it just looked like Chris Colbert, once he felt Hector Garcia's power, he didn't want to be in there anymore. He pretty much said, look, man, I'm packing this shit up. You're not going to knock me out, but I am packing it up. And I just feel like after a while, man, fighters like that, aren't going to last long in the sport, like Chris Colbert, because I just feel like, I know he was pretty much saying that, look, it was a bad night. I understand it's a bad night. But at the end of the day, you put yourself in this situation. You underestimated Hector Garcia. That's you as a professional fighter. This is not the amateurs anymore. So Gervonta Tank Davis cannot do the same thing that Chris Colbert did and underestimate Hector Garcia, or the same thing will happen. But I think that Gervonta Davis's power is a whole lot different than Chris Colbert, and I think that Gervonta Davis's power is game changing. It's a game changer. It's going to be a game changer in the Hector Garcia fight. It's going to be a game changer in the Ryan Garcia fight. And it's going to probably be a game changer in every other fight that he's at 140 pounds. Now, when we start talking about 140 and we start talking about Tank Davis at 140 and Tank Davis at 147, you start talking about skill, because you might not get some of those highlight reel knockouts that you do at 135 pounds because that's more of your natural weight. When he starts moving up to 140 and 147, which we've seen time and time again, he might not have the same knockouts. We've seen so many fighters move up and don't really get the same knockouts. You know what I mean? Sean Porter is one of them. He pretty much, I'm not even going to say move up, but we seen when he moved down and fought at a weight that he wasn't really, accustomed to fighting at, and he fought at 130, 143, I believe, when he fought Adrian Broner. He didn't get the knockout, he did get a dominant performance, but he actually got knocked down himself. So I just feel like, right now, it's time, man. It's time for Gervonta Tank Davis to get it done, man. And January 7th, it's gonna be a crazy fight and a crazy night. But but a very, very special night, I feel like. And I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis is going to have to just show us, you know, what can he do against Hector Garcia. I think he's going to stop him. And I think Frank Martin right now at this time of his career, he needs to watch out. I just feel like right now he should, you know, he's gotta be careful what he's asked for. I know he wants the top guys, man, but I feel like Gervonta Davis is a little bit more along of his career than Frank Martin. I feel like Frank Martin needs a couple more fights to get to the Gervonta Tank Davis level, and then he'll be good. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please smash that like button and subscribe. And until next time, you guys, peace.